We're recording already. Well, apparently to go live on YouTube, I need to add the newest version. So we will be doing that later tonight. So it won't be a live one, but that's okay. This is my first video for makeup. We're going to just do a full face today. We're going to focus on mature women, but obviously we can do a full face makeup doing that too. All right, I've already put primer on. Any primer works, but obviously I am a Blue Status presenter with Younique. I've been with them for about 4 years now, coming up on 4 years. So I use all of Younique, but obviously you can use what you are comfortable with. All right, I'm going to use their stick foundation in Organza. If you haven't tried this stick foundation, the liquid is great, but talk about simple. This is so easy to use, and who is not wants a little less time putting your makeup on, especially in the summer, right? All right, and I use what the Kabuki brush, you guys all know what that is probably. Kabuki, they recently came out with one. Last time I saw it was out of stock. They have sold all of them, but that's possible to be in stock now. I have not checked in a while and haven't heard anything, so if you need one, message me. I will help you get that. And the lighter colors on the stick foundation are running at the same. To me, I use Organza and the liquid, and it's fine. I'm finding some people are thinking it's a little too orange. So if you are maybe in a darker shade, you might want to go a little lighter so that you don't have that orangeness. I don't find that the issue, does it look orange? With Organza. Love it, it's perfect. And the stick foundation does work very well. See, it's not doing any with the older, mature face. Unfortunately, as you get older, you lose a little of that elasticity in the face. It's the collagen running away from you. But I do the stick foundation. I don't have any trouble with the liquid. Now, if you are an oily girl, the liquid foundation is probably not for you. You're going to want to, especially in the summer, going to want to go with the BB cream. If you need a fuller coverage than the BB cream, they do a mix of the BB cream and the concealers. And that it's going to give you the full coverage that us being of age want. Because, face it, when you're a little bit older, you get these fun little beauty marks, I want to call them. I watched someone do, oh, where is that? It's a brush I don't use very often, so where are you hiding? A great way of putting on their that's not it. This is it. Concealer brush, putting on their concealer, because to help with the crepiness that you get under your, the crepiness that you're going to get under your eyes. Now they went all the way around. I'm probably not going to do that, but I will set it with some setting powder before I go on with the powder and under stuff. I do like to add, if you have bags, I have a little bit on the bag side. You want to go 2 shades lighter with the concealer. Unfortunately, since this mama is already pale, I can't go 2 shades lighter. I can only go 1 shade lighter. So I use, she kind of went around. Let's see here, I don't have the extra on here. And then did her highlighting the same. I don't think I have enough on here to do how she did it. She basically did like contouring with it. And then for the beauty marks, you want to use the same color. So we're just gonna, this is the first time I'm trying her technique, so let's see here. But obviously we need to get both. And then this will help me to bring it around too. And to kind of blend that little, even though it's 1 shade lighter, it is pretty light. Or Scarlet is very light color. There's not too many who wear. There we go. We can get. See, we got the light around there, didn't we? There we go. And she used like a setting powder on the eyes to keep that wet, keep it to there, and keep the crepiness away. Ugh, we all have one eye that opens more than the other. That one is hit. I see it today. Why? And we do have a setting powder, so I'm just going to use the other side of our brush. We have a powder concealer brush. So the small side, probably what this was designed for. We're going to just kind of pat it in there. And this is going to set that concealer. And this can be for anybody who has just dark circles under the eyes. The lighter skinned, and just, you know, just some people do. You know, it's that hereditary, lovely genes that give you these fun stuff. All right. I like to get it in the inside of the eye too, because you highlight that a little bit, and it's amazing how much that looks better. Plus, I also have one of my lovely beauty spots right there. All right, there we go. Now that is setting that area. I'm going to keep this for later, but we have a summer setting powder too. Now, if you're younger, you can stop, but since we are working with the mature skin in this group, I finish it off with my regular powder, a pressed powder in the same shade, Organza. And that's where it's going to blend the two differences. You're getting the nice cover up there, but then we're blending it a little. And Organza, it's a great color, but it's not perfect for me. They need to, so it's a little light, but not terribly. A little light, so we do go with a little, I like to add a little bronzer. If I was actually in the sun getting some color, it would be too light. But right now, I haven't gotten a whole lot of sun because Michigan has not had much sun this spring. If you're from the Midwest and spring of 2019, it's been slightly painful. We have not had much sun. As right now, the sun was out for a little bit. It was raining this morning again. And it's just been a terrible spring. Hopefully, where you're at, it's not so bad. All right. And I should show you this powder. This is one of our powders. There's perfect little, you don't need much. This thing will last you forever. It's got a highlighter in it. Look at that. Instant highlighting. And all I did is put blush on. Love to save a step. Oh, it saved me one step with putting my makeup on. Isn't that amazing? Love it. All right. And what are we going to do? Oh, brows. As you can see with me, I need serious help with my brows. I have one that's higher than the other. What it is, I think I automatically lift this one up. It's just something I do. Look at natural. I can't. If I bring it down, look, they're pretty close the same. So I do try to even them out a little bit. We have a brow pencil, but I love their brow palette. One of my first lives will be on brows, helping out the brows. Your hair you lose is your brows and your lashes as you get older. So we will do a live on that. This is our brow pencil. It is amazing. If you want a pencil, you want thin pencil so you can get those hair-like strokes. And that is what we have it with the little spoolie on the end to blend. These are $19. They're not all that expensive. You can actually buy two of them a little bit cheaper. And I recommend two because, look, you can't tell when it's going to be in. All of a sudden, it's done. Surprise, it's empty. One of the reasons why I don't like it. Now, the brow palette is $49. But it has a highlighter in it. It has a wax in it to set it. What I'm going to show you what they recommend you to do, which is, this is the blonde. This is a little dark for the blonde. What they recommend you to do is use top and bottom, outline with the darker color and fill in with the light. It's a little dark for me for normal days. I don't do that, but I'll do it for this to show you. And someone did challenge me to use the darker color every now and then, just to be a little bit on the bolder side. So I have done that a little bit. This is the darker of the shades. This is this here. And I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is probably just do it on the top and then use the lighter to fill in, because as you can see, I don't have a lot of brows. You're not going to get a brushy brow look from me. I don't have the brows. So unfortunately, I can't show you that. So we will, I need to use my other mirror. I'm just going to do it on the top. As you can see how dark that is on me. Wouldn't that be crazy to leave it like that? And this is the one that goes higher. I went too high with that one. Like I said, I try to get it so that they're even, but when you mess up the first try, oh gosh, that's gonna look terrible. Good thing we can blend these. I'm gonna make it a little, I do bring it down. My brows do not come down here. So I am adding a little bit to it because, you know, you want your brows. You don't want it, you don't really want them to stop that far. Yes, this is terrible. We're gonna fill it in with a lighter and then we will blend it. That is why I don't use the dark color all that much. Oh my gosh, she told me to be bold. Use it. Oh, it's so dark. But we will blend it in. Now you see how the blonde palette is for all shades of blonde. If you're fair like me, it's a little bright. But just hold on. We will blend it out a little bit because that did get a little dark. Now, if you're going to go out at night, you know, that's fine. Don't want to go too far that way, too. What do they say, like this? Your eyeball go like this and this. But you know what? It's so hard to judge. I'm going to get the blonde, so I'm kind of blending it a little bit to make it a little bit brighter. I'm using the lighter now. And like I said, I will blend it a little bit just so that it's not so bold. It is a little too bold. My husband's going to come home and say, what the heck did you do? Trying to look like a clown? See, why is one always better? This has a perfect curve. But the thing is, that brow is curved better. Okay, bring it down, see. This one I should always try. I try to go above it to make it, because it is lower than the other one. But, you know, you can only do so much with what God gave you. That's not too bad. It will look better with, I'm going to try to put some of the little wax on here. I haven't used the wax in a while because that wax runs out real quick. But it does have a wax, so then you can set it in place. I only usually use it on the top part. And you can see it kind of blends it out a little bit too. I get it on the top part, just the front part of it, because that's where it's kind of cool to see it. And then use that spoolie again and flick it up there. Voila. What do you think? See, it's a little lighter now. It's not quite as dark. Yes, one is lower than the other because that is me. All right. It will look better. Gosh, what it is I do that with that, and I can't, I can't stop it. I don't know why I do that. All right, let us try with our eyes. Today I am wearing purple, so I'm going to try to use our palette number 5. This is our boldest palette, but you know what? You just don't use it so thick, and you blend. We blend out our colors. All right, I do need a base color with that, though. You know what? This one will work. That might be a little... It has these blending colors. It has highlighting colors in that palette. So you could actually, this brow palette, you could use it for so many things. And it's kind of a little bit on the creamy side. The one color is, but I just need a base color. There we go. Because these colors are so bright. I hate to do it. And if you're younger, you don't need to hold your lids. But as you're older, the skin is not the same. It's so sad to say. You lose that elasticity, so I have to hold it a little bit. I'm trying to decide what base color. I'm going to use the purple mainly. One of the pinks. Victorious. I'm just going to use this mainly as a base coat. Let's see how dark do we want to go. We're going to have dinner with my husband and cocktails. So today we already went to the movies with the grandkids. So I am in for the night. But you know, who says you can't have some pretty makeup on then? That is Victorious. Look how pretty that color is. You can make these as light or as dark as you want. These are definitely good colors. If you like a bold look, they're glittery, they're shimmery. I guess it's probably more of a shimmer. They're beautiful colors. But we're going to go kind of muted it today. I've tried to use this silver on me. Gosh, it's so bright. I'm going to put it in the corner, just a teeny bit. But it is very bright on me. So I can't put it, a lot of times I put a color under the brow, but that's just too bright to do that. I don't think I've ever used the gold. Let me put, you see, that is just a touch. You just want to highlight the inside of your eye. All right, now I have a blender. This is the coolest brush. A blender crease brush. I have a normal crease. This is what the crease brush normally looks like. This is a little bit fluffier. I didn't think I would like it because I love the crease brush. Oh my gosh, is it amazing? It just goes on softer. It's perfect. And we're going to use Fearless, which is the purple. And I'm just holding my eye. I'm not pulling it. You don't want to pull it. And if you're younger and your skin is still firm, you do not need to hold it. See, we're doing this just lightly. Look at that, how pretty that is. That is a beautiful purple. And one thing with all of our palettes, we have 6 palettes now. This is the only one that has a purple. I've learned to love pinks and purples. One side's a little darker, so we're going to add a little more to this side. And then with makeup, you know what? There's no right and wrong way to wear makeup. If you like it, then it's okay. They say with older women, you shouldn't wear sparkly makeup. You know, mainly I think they're saying here. But I don't have the serious droop in there. So I wear it because I like it. All right, we've done the eyes. Now I'm a liner person. If you don't like liners, you know, that's okay. I came from the 70s where liner was heavily used. So I will be using the liner. In Younique World, Perfect is black. And it is a deep black. I'm going to use the pencil one. And then we have a liquid one that we call Dip and Draw. And I'm going to use that on the top. Love it. And then I just like to put it on the waterline and underneath the waterline. It just saves your liner from wearing off. And since my lashes are so blonde, that black underneath it just helps a little bit with the mascara. You're not seeing the gap that you get. And if you had darker skin and darker lashes, you wouldn't see that anyways. It is something, I don't know, you can't, I can see that it's darker underneath there. You probably just can't see that. All right, let me find, my black liner is in sad shape. Do I have a new one? Of course I do. But I haven't opened it yet because there's still, or did I throw it away? Oh no, I may have thrown it away. I finally got sick of it. Couldn't open it. Let me see if I can find my new one real quick. Drawer number 3 on my desk here is my drawer stash of makeup. Yes, I have a stash. Look, here we go. Dip and Draw. Perfect. I have a new one. There are reasons why I sell this makeup. Because I love makeup. All right. I'm going to shake it. There are little balls in there. Not hearing it yet. I'll show you. I guess we're not hearing them. All right. It's probably good enough. It's black. What is there to mix up? And it has a very nice, fine point. I'm fairly new with liners, liquid liners. I prefer a fatter line, but we'll make this work. Again, I'm just holding it. And for any type of wing, I find it better, to put the liquid liner, I find it better to go from the outside in. Again, we're just holding it, we're not pulling. There you go. If you want to do a wing along, let's do a little more wing. Now this liner does take a second to dry. So you want to give it a second. Don't close your eyes. I have done it. Can't tell you how many times. Sorry if video is a little long. This is my first one. But I wanted to just do everything on the first one, and then we'll come back and work on specific things. If there's something you want me to work on, let me know. I have a couple things in mind. I think I already told you the brow one. But also, we started out as a mascara company. I'm going to play around with our mascara on one of them. We have a couple different ones now. So I haven't decided if we're going to do the Epic or the 4D. Probably the 4D to start with. And we'll just do the eyes. I think I let this dry too long. These are not perfect because I'm talking. I normally do a little better, but they're okay. You're going to put mascara on it, or no one's going to even see. Now, I am not a lip person. I'm sorry to say. These lips do not hold mascara liner on, or lipstick. I am a chat, and plus, I don't have much lips. My husband doesn't really like it. So, what you will see on me is lip gloss or lips. We have what's called a Bonbon. This is our summer line, a peppermint. It's a cooling lip butter. It's amazing. If you want it, you got to get it right away. It is on the verge of selling out. So if you watched it when this is a new video, you can still get it. Message me. All right, now we're going to play with our 4D mascara to finish off the look. I didn't smear the liner. Woo! And we used some pretty bright shadows in this to make this work. It worked pretty good. This is our new 4D mascara. Look at that brush. The fibers are in this. It's a one-step fiber mascara. It is awesome. They suggest you twirl the brush as you go. I am not that coordinated. We're going to show one eye this time, so you can see the difference, because look at these. I have no lashes. None at all. Well, I obviously have some, but they're not very much there. So what I do is twirl the brush as we go along. It helps the brushes, the fibers, to adhere to your lashes. And then I come back and link them that way. Look at that. And any of you with good lashes, you're going to get so much more than what I can get. But you can see how much I don't have and how much it finishes out to have. And I'm going to try to do 2 coats. I would normally go to the other one, but I just want you to see the difference since this is my first video. Now on this one, I'm just going to try to do it on the tips, because we already have it in the lash bed. We just need the tips longer. Look at that. You see the difference? I find it amazing. It is amazing. Oh, I love it. To you girls who don't have lashes, I will show you something that we have that I never remember to put on at night. We have I don't even know, where is it? Maybe it's not even here. What is it? It helps your lashes grow? Can't think what it's called. Drawing a blank. What goes first when you get old? Your memory. I think that will be our next live. I'm going to try to do these on Thursday, if something that you're going to get excited to look forward to. But Wednesday or Thursday, a little later in the week. I do lives in my VIP group on Mondays, and then Tuesdays I try to do it on my Facebook wall. So I'm going to save Wednesdays or Thursdays for in here. Whatever my other job allows. I still work part-time. Hopefully that will change soon. Once I get my team a little bigger, I'll be able to quit that job. And what is good about this job, you work from your phone. We go to Florida in the winter. I still work my job. Yay! Then we go on cruises. Now, if I wanted to, they're not long cruises. You could work from your cruise. I don't yet. You'd have to pay for their internet. You know, we only go like a week cruises. But if you really did want to, you could work it from there. All right, that is all for our first video. Sorry it wasn't live. I will update that app today and get that live next time. You guys all have a great day, and thanks for stopping in and watching. Tell your friends about me. Let's get this bigger. All right, you have a great day. Thank you.